Oftentimes, Baba, when talking about this kind of comparison of smartphones and social media amongst my generation, and when in discussions when we think about your generation and what you guys went through, something that often comes up is it's cool that we are all very much so, like you said, and you can agree with, more connected with each other. But as a result, there's also this kind of, mostly through social media, this constant comparison and pressure as well. There's FOMO, there's kind of internal comparisons and pressures to like people you see on social, like influencers and certain people going on holidays and you're at home. And that leads to this perspective that you lived through a time, 70s, 80s, 90s. People growing up in that era, it might have been a bit more simple for them because they didn't have to deal with those constant comparisons and pressures. So I feel like this question makes most sense to phrase to you having lived through both eras, that if you could choose, would you rather be a teenager in the 90s or the 2010s, and why?
Well, it's a difficult question. Of course, there was value in the personal connection, where if I look at that way, that where we would interact with friends or play together, so that era was a lot better. So we would have a lot of interaction, playing together and feeling that busyness without this feeling of missing out onto anything, or I have everything but I can't enjoy it, which I sometimes feel people in today's age, I see them sometimes feeling in that way. But of course, in today's time, this ability to connect and through social media, or to be able to kind of contact anybody, and especially the educational aspect of it, where you can access any information, any kind of tools, what kind of subjects you should be studying, or what kind of career you can make for yourself, or so many economic opportunities and career opportunities. So from that point of view, it's definitely better, because what social media has done, that it has given everybody the tool and the ability to stay entertained. So nobody has time, even if they are free and they don't like social media. So they wouldn't have, other people don't have time for them. Whereas in our time, so everybody were not engaged on the social media, and so they had to look for somebody else to spend time and have chit chat. So I think if I have to choose, for interaction purposes, I would choose 90s. And for growth and opportunity perspective, I would choose today's time.
And that, of course, it makes sense that we have a lot more opportunities now. People can create careers in their bedroom as well. It's just through, we're so kind of externally connected that everything's kind of in the palm of our hands.